I am Father Ed Quinnan, the Superior of the Jesuits of Micronesia and Fiji. The Diocese of Chilean-Kanoa has given me a home, a base of operation for my ministry. I'm happy to share my reflections on the baptism of the Lord. Does it seem strange to you to jump from the readings of the Magi to Jesus' baptism in the Jordan? We're all about beginnings in these readings. Christmas and Epiphany tell the story of journeys. Mary and Joseph have to contend with challenges of a pregnancy under the rule of a foreign power, the Romans. It is fraught with uncertainty. Epiphany tells of people of faith journeying beyond their homeland and start in search of God made manifest. But there is an external guide, the star. But for many, it is the internal movement of the heart. In today's account, Jesus departs his home with Mary and journeys to the Jordan, where his cousin baptizes. Did Jesus intend the baptism? Or on his arrival, did he feel an inner prompting? It is in this humble place that the Father and Spirit testify to Jesus. This is Jesus' moment of going public with his ministry. All begins with the baptism. A simple ceremony close to the common ritual of cleansing. This ceremony opens a new way of discipleship. Jesus leads by example, as he does in the gospel passages that follow. He is leaving one way of life behind to take up a new one of the itinerant preacher in the tradition of the prophets. When travel to Galilee was possible, Christians would journey to the Jordan and step into the waters. Someone would pour water or submerge them, reminding them of their own baptism. I enjoyed such a moment. But it was only a reminder. The baptism had already happened. I was already on my journey. I did appreciate seeing the Jordan or traveling the Sea of Galilee by boat. It helped to bring alive many of the passages of Scripture. My trip was a good stimulus for my prayer, but the prayer had already led me on my life's path. Ultimately, I look to the present for the manifestation of the Trinity. Our Scripture sets the model, or paradigm, and I find it reflected in my life and the life of those around me. If you reflect on it, you too will recognize that moment where the Trinity touches you, setting you on a journey. For me, that manifestation happens when I pronounced final vows in the Society of Jesus. Just before I'd been given a difficult assignment, and I was not looking forward to it. The day of the vows dawned, and I found myself filled with anticipation. At the Eucharist, I preached about the vows I would make. Normally, I'm nervous speaking in front of a group of Jesuits. We can be highly critical. But in that liturgy, I knew I was in the right place, doing the right thing on the path that I needed to journey. It was evident, too, to my family and friends who said I was beaming. I continue to have small affirmations that keep me moving along my path. I suggest that you too have these moments of revelation. Friends and family have spoken of wedding ceremonies, of new births, of deaths, new jobs or careers, and even health crises as moments of revelation. Take a few minutes to reflect on your experience of revelation. Perhaps you, like me, had a peak experience just before a demanding time. It can feel like food for a demanding journey. Or you may have had a number of smaller but significant revelations. I encourage you to savor them and appreciate the journey. As you savor, I hope you will also share your experiences. The Christian community needs to hear our stories so that we can be companions together. Blessings on you and on your life's pilgrimage.